this recipe is one that you don't see often. I've looked in recipe books, and the other day I saw this recipe for an oatmeal pie, and boy, does it look good. Now, this cookbook is the old Southern Living Quick and Easy Dishes. It was a set, and they had one that was meats, one that's desserts, one that's casseroles, and this recipe is in the Quick and Easy version of it. And these recipes come from individuals, and this recipe comes from Miss Bernice Henshaw, and it looks like all these pies on this page comes from high schools. So this must be a lunchroom lady recipe, or a lady that works at a high school, maybe. I guess it doesn't have to be a lunchroom lady. But anyway, it was Miss Bernice Henshaw from East Liberty High School in Center, Texas. It's a Texan recipe. So I'm super excited. We'll dig into it when it comes out of the oven. It has got oats, sugar, maple flavoring, vanilla flavoring, coconut, flour, butter, 4 eggs, chopped pecans, and KARO syrup. And don't that sound delicious? So we're going to start putting this together. I've got a pie crust up here getting a little bit warm with my warming light. And we're going to put this in our pie plate right quick. And we're going to mix up this pie in just a matter of minutes and get it in the oven. And I can guarantee you it's going to be delicious. Now, as many people that likes oatmeal and oatmeal cookies, I don't know why this isn't more popular, because it is not in many recipe books. But maybe we'll make it popular, because I sure love oatmeal. The best way to do it really is to do it this way. Watch this. You put your pie shell out on the counter and you fold it. And you fold it. You get your pie plate. You put that in the center of your pie plate. Then you unfold it and unfold it. And then put it in place. And I just do the finger method where you do like a scroll. I just bend over the extra, pinch it with my fingers. This pie recipe don't call for a pre-baked pie crust, so we're not going to bake it first. This is just a refrigerated pie crust. I didn't make it. But of course I have recipes in my cookbooks for pie crusts and a lot of old-fashioned pies. So if you want to make a pie crust, you can. But I just love these. They're convenient. They keep a while in the refrigerator, and I can use them for pot pies, and I can use them for regular pies. So I just like having them. So there's our pie crust. And now we're going to mix up our pie. You're going to start with a 1/4 cup of butter melted. You're going to use a cup of sugar, just granulated sugar. We're going to use 4 eggs, and I didn't crack them yet, and now I am using my chicken eggs. So they're going to have some spots in them because they're fresh, and I could either take them out or leave them in there. It's up to, look at that beautiful egg. Boy, look at that dark yolk. I haven't been using my chicken eggs. I've been saving them up to get enough to make a pie or a cake. Now there's one with a spot. I'm going to take it out. And then this chicken has been laying for a while, and hers usually has spots in it. This is the same chicken that's laying these eggs. These dark, smaller ones. There's a little spot in hers. But look how pretty the yolks are. Hers are famous for getting little spots. But now you can just beat that up in there if you don't mind it. And that one that's against that yolk, I'm not messing with. I like to rinse off my hands. Now, that's our delicious fresh eggs. I'm going to beat them up with a fork a little bit. and add them in here. All right, we're going to use a cup of milk. Your oven needs to be on 350 degrees. We're going to use a 1/4 cup of dark KARO syrup. The ingredients in this just look delicious to me. All right, a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. And a teaspoon of maple flavoring. Two tablespoons of flour. And then we're going to fold our oatmeal and our coconut and our pecans in last. So I'm just going to mix this up. I think I'll whisk it together, or you can mix it however you want to do it. Since it's got the flour in it, I want to whisk it because I want that flour to get distributed evenly in there. So let's whisk it. Nothing better than a batter bowl because you get to hold it and keep it steady while you whisk. Do a really good job beating it so that the flour gets distributed in there. Boy, it smells so good. All right, we're going to set this right here. And now we're going to put in the good stuff. We're going to put in a 1/2 cup of sweetened coconut. And you want to kind of separate it a little bit as you put it in there so that it's not in a big clump. This will probably float to the top of the pie. 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. 1/4 cup of oatmeal, which I was surprised about. Maybe it's going to be mostly for the topping. I'm going to throw in a dash of salt. That was not in the recipe, but all that's going to do is bring that sugar out and make it taste a little bit sweeter than it is. Now we're just going to stir that in there. And I think it's going to be a lot like a pecan pie. I think I'm going to absolutely love this pie. It sure smells like a pecan pie, and it resembles a pecan pie. That coconut is a sweetened flaked coconut. So we're going to get this in the pie crust. And I think this is going to be a winner. Boy, I think this is going to be so good. I'm super excited, and it smells so good before it even goes in there. That maple flavor really gives it a good flavor. Be careful sliding it back into the oven. Okay, we'll see you guys in about an hour. Make sure your oven is on 350 degrees. This is like a pecan pie, so it's jiggly. It may take it longer. So you need to cook it, it says, until a knife comes out clean. All right? So we'll see you in an hour when we give it a check. All right, we're going to check our pie. Well, let's check on this pie. It has risen good all the way. And I think it's ready. But we'll stick something in there to make sure. She said stick a knife in it, so that's what I'm going to do. And it comes out clean. All right, I'm going to get it out and sit it on the counter. Take this off of it. And it's beautiful. Just gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. I can't wait to dig in. It smells like a pecan pie, and I cannot wait to give it a try. Look at that. Look at that. Coconut, pecans, and oatmeal all over the top. It's going to be crunchy and delicious. And I think adding that salt in there is going to make it taste even better. You can't cut this pie until it cools all the way down. It's nice and cool outside today, so I am going to go put it on a table up high outside, away from where my dogs could get it or anything can get it. And then we will bring it in and give it a slice before dinner tonight. And I am so excited to give it a try. And I know you're going to love this pie as much as I do. Okie doke. It's not completely cooled off on the bottom, but it's close. So we're going to see how good it is. And I do think some of the liquid went underneath the pie crust. It's almost inevitable. And now for my favorite part, tasting it. That is good. Good stuff. It tastes kind of like a French coconut and a pie and a pecan pie together. That's really good, y'all. Has a great flavor, a wonderful topping. You're going to love it. Got a very strong maple flavor, which is delicious. And we appreciate you watching. Y'all make you one of these delicious oatmeal pies and let me know how much you like it. Now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Love ya.
Cooking time, it's over now. Tammy, she just showed you how to cook it up like Mama used to do. So go on.